What if the person who hurt you the most was also the person God used to wake you up? What if the betrayal, the manipulation, the confusion wasn't sent to destroy you, but to develop you? It sounds crazy, but sometimes God doesn't send comfort first. He sends clarity, and sometimes that clarity comes through a narcissist. Let's be real. When you first met them, it felt special, intense, almost divine. They studied you, admired you, mirrored your dreams, but slowly, things changed. You started questioning yourself, walking on eggshells, over-explaining, over-giving, over-loving, and somehow, it was never enough. Here's the spiritual truth nobody talks about. Narcissists don't just test your patience, they expose your lack of boundaries. They don't just challenge your heart, they reveal where you've been tolerating what God never approved. Some of you thought you were being loving, but you were actually abandoning yourself. Some of you thought you were being patient, but you were ignoring red flags. God showed you early on, discernment isn't just about seeing evil in others. It's about recognizing when your spirit feels uneasy and trusting it. God will allow certain people in your life, not to break your worth, but to force you to discover it. Because before this, you may have believed, if I love harder, they'll change. If I stay loyal, they'll appreciate me. If I shrink myself, there will be peace. But the lesson? You cannot heal someone by hurting yourself. And the moment you start choosing yourself, and the moment you say, I deserve respect, the moment you stop explaining your value to someone committed to misunderstanding you, that's when the shift happens. Narcissists often leave when they can't control you anymore, when your boundaries become stronger than their manipulation, when your silence becomes louder than your arguments, and it feels like loss. But it's protection. God will remove people who were assignments, not destinies. The pain taught you discernment. The confusion taught you to listen to your intuition. The betrayal taught you that access to you is a privilege, not a right. And now, you don't ignore red flags, you don't chase closure, you don't beg for consistency, you observe, you pray, you move wisely. That's growth. If this message hit you, it's not by accident. Drop the word worth in the comments if you're choosing yourself this season. Share this with someone who needs confirmation that their pain had a purpose. And follow this page for more truth that protects your peace and strengthens your spirit. Because healing isn't weakness, discernment isn't bitterness, and walking away isn't failure, it's alignment.